Today's video, I'm going to give you a complete tour of one of the most desired suburbs right here in Cleveland. You got it, Solon, Ohio. Stay tuned because I'm going to be going over what it's like to live here, the schools, some parks and trails, restaurants, shopping, home prices, and much more. Let's go. What's going on, everybody? Alex Kolesar here, local real estate agent here in the Akron, Cleveland metro area. And guys, I'm committed to giving you the good, the bad, the ugly on exactly what it's like to live right here in Northeast Ohio. Guys, I get phone calls every single week about people relocating here, and I absolutely love it. So if you're thinking about moving to the area, you gotta send me a text, phone call, email, because however you wanna get a hold of me, I got your back when moving to the area. So Cleveland Magazine actually ranks Solon as one of the most desirable Cleveland suburbs to live in, and that's mainly because of the city's awesome school district that they have here. Because it's voted the best school district in all of the Cleveland area and almost all of Ohio, Solon has become one of the most desirable places to live in. And I bet all of the Soloners can contest to this. Check out some of these reviews that some of the Soloners left on exactly what they love most about this city. Now, because of the demand that rolls into the city, best believe that home prices here are going to be a little expensive. Now, the average sales price of a home in Solon in 2020 is right around $347,000. Now, if you want to compare that all the way back to 2015, the average sales price then was around $288,000. That's an increase of around 3.7% each year. So safe to say, obviously the homes are a little more expensive, but you're gonna get a return on your investment when you do go to sell that property. Now, just because the average sales price is that high does not mean that all homes in the area are that expensive. Now, if you wanna find some affordable housing, actually right across the street from the high school here, you got the ABC streets. And actually, I didn't even know these streets were called the ABC streets. I actually learned this about 6 months ago from a client's house that I sold back in here. And the reason why it's called the ABC streets is because you have the road here, you have Arbordale, you got Brooklyn Ave, and you got Copley Ave. And back here, to be honest, you can find a move-in ready house for at around $215,000. So it's safe to say that it's super affordable. It's right across the street from the high school and downtown. So the location is also pretty phenomenal. And on top of that, you don't have any HOA fees. Now, on the flip side of things, if you want to go completely luxury, one of the most luxurious communities that we have here in Solon is the Signature of Solon. It's located right across the street from Grantwood, a golf course, but Signatures of Solon actually has its own golf course and amenities there. And look, home prices there range from anywhere from around $600,000 all the way up into the $1 million range. Now, look, I absolutely love golf. I'm a golf fanatic, and they have a professionally designed 18-hole course here. It is absolutely stunning. Now, obviously, we can't golf all year round here, unfortunately, but if you are committed to working out and staying outdoors, Solon does have a few bike trails that you can hit up pretty much all year round, if you're that committed, though. It's like 30 degrees out right now, and I've already seen like 12 people out running. I got gloves, hoodie, jacket on. I mean, it's cold.
Now, the first trail I want to talk about is the Hawthorne Parkway Trail, also known as the South Chagrin Reservation Trail. And this trail is around like 7 miles long. It actually goes all the way over to the Cleveland Metro Parks, all the way over to Bentleyville. And you can see here on the map that it really covers some ground.
And as well, you can see that it's asphalt paved here too. So super easy to ride the bikes on as well. You got the North Hill development right around the corner here. I mean, you can literally walk out your door, walk here, and be here within like 2 minutes. So it's super convenient and nice to have kind of right in your backyard. All right, now another trail that we have over here is right by the Solon Community Center. And we got this trail that stretches all the way around and in this community park over here. And this trail altogether is around 3.2 miles. And as you can see, it's asphalt paved. So if you got a stroller, a skateboard, or if you just want to walk, it's not like a full circle.
Because it's a circle.
Yeah, we heard about the circle.
Yes, we're familiar with shapes.
Hey.
Right, so you kind of get lost. It's kind of like running the woods. You're like, damn, I already ran 3 miles. So what I like about this is obviously it cuts kind of through everything, so you get that little scenic route as well. So Solon does offer some pretty cool amenities, right? But that money has got to come from somewhere. And if you haven't guessed it already, that's right, it's coming from the taxes. And taxes here in Solon are pretty high. The property taxes are at around 2.32%. And as far as the income tax, if you work here in Solon, you're looking at around a 2% gross income tax on your earning. But I do gotta say, even though the taxes are a little higher, you're getting these awesome amenities. And I mean, they're paying for the large sidewalks that they have here, the community parks, some recreational activities, the rec center, and the schools. Now, when it comes to shopping and restaurants here, I mean, you really have so much to choose from. I'd really say the only downfall here is that there isn't a lot of like local spots, right? You have all these restaurant chains, plazas, these big, restaurant names. But hey, for some of you, that might be your jam. You know what I mean? These places are absolutely familiar and they're good as hell. And lastly, really the only other downfall that I see here is that everything is really spaced out, right? You have all this commercial business space, but you're gonna need a car or at least a bike or something, because nothing here is really walkable. And when it comes to that downtown scene or the bar scene, it's kind of, I wouldn't say non-existent, but it's definitely smaller here. So it's definitely a quieter suburb city here with not a lot of nightlife. And again, you're gonna be walking everywhere, but really you have so much to do here. And if you wanna go actually hit up some awesome shopping, about 15 minutes north, you're gonna hit the Beechwood Mall, and this place is really the best place to go shopping around here. Now, when it comes to traffic, it can get pretty busy here downtown, especially right off the highway here, specifically on roads like Psalm Center Road and Solon Road. These places are high traffic, but I will say that the roads are super wide here to allow enough traffic to go through. So the biggest concern that you're gonna have to deal with is literally sitting at a light like I am right now for at least a couple minutes. I mean, when it's busy, you're just gonna be stop and go, just chilling. But once you get going and you get past these lights, it's really not that bad. See, once you get past all these lights, really there's no problem with traffic. All right, I wanna end this video kind of on a secret spot, and that's the abandoned grounds here of Geauga Lake and SeaWorld that borders right here in between Solon and Aurora. And man, do I miss this place. I'm telling you, growing up, this was the place to be. But unfortunately, Geauga Lake and the SeaWorld area ended up shutting down back in 2007. But we do have some good news on the horizon as far as development and bringing jobs into the community, and that's the new development right across the street here that Pole Homes is building. A Solon developer actually bought 377 acres of property there, and look, they're going to plan on building some new homes. You got some restaurant and retail spaces, and I think there's going to be around 300 homes built there. And this will have an early completion date of early 2022. Now, I do believe that this development is going to be part of the Aurora School District. However, like I said, this borders right on between the Aurora and Solon boundary here. So although it's going to bring some new jobs over here, best believe it's going to impact the community just down the street here in Solon. But that's it. That's the whole tour of Solon. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. And remember, if you're looking to move to the area, make sure you send me a text, phone call, email, because however you want to get a hold of me, I got your back when moving to the area. Take care, guys. I'll catch you in the next video.